Good morning, students. The topic which we have continued in the yesterday's live class, today we are going to continue that by starting the exercise once again. Okay. So here we have seen in exercise 5.4 how to convert a decimal. Okay. 4 by 100 into 0.04 as the number of zeros in the denominators are 2. Then 5 by 100 can be written as 0.05. 64 upon 100 can be written as 0.64. Likewise, we have done the rest of the example. Yes. See, 32 can be written as 0.032. 175 can be written as 1.75. 9 by 1000 can be written as 0.009. As the number of zeros are 3, so we are moving 3 digits towards left. Regarding this, all the explanation I have given you in the live class. 7378 upon 1000. So it can be 0.378. 1964 can be written as 1.964. And then converting into decimals, so we have seen these converting into fractions, so we have seen these examples. Okay. So here 8.01 will be 801. Ignoring the decimal point, we have written this as a numerator. Counting the decimal places after the decimal point, there are 2 decimal places, 1, 2, so we have written 100. When there are 3 decimal places, as in example number 3, that is 1, 2 and 3, so we have written 1000. If there is only 1 decimal place, that as in example number 4, that is 8, so we have written 10. Remember students, when it is 0.008, so we have to write down 8 here. Okay, when it is 0.01, so we have to write down 1 here. Okay, likewise you have to write down. Now next was the rest of the examples, and we have started with question number C, which was going on. Now here we have to write the decimal for each of the following. So 1 plus 4 upon 10. When we are writing down the decimal, yesterday I have explained it to you. So you have to check the whole part, whole number, and the fractional part. If it is having denominator 10, then the numerator will come on the tens place. If it is having 100, then the numerator will come on the hundreds place. Now it is 1. So we have to write down the decimal for each of the following. So here 1 plus 4 by 10 can be written as 0.4. It will be 1.4. Now next is 6 upon 10 plus 4 upon 100. So 6 upon 10, 10 means tens place. So it will be written as 0.6. 4 upon 100, 100 means hundredth place. So 0.04. So if you will write down the answer directly, so always it will be a whole number, decimal point, 10th place, then 100th place. Okay. So you will keep the decimal point. What is a whole number here? Here it has started from tenths number, so no whole number, so it will be 0. On the tenths place, that is 6 upon 10 is representing tenths, so it will come 6. And 4 upon 100 represents hundredth. This 4 represent hundredth, so 4 will go on hundredths place if you want to write down the answer directly. So the answer will be 0.64. Okay. Now the next example is 5 by 10, 3 by 100 and 1 by 1000. If we will write down again a chart, whole number, decimal point, see here the last one denominator is 1000. So we have to write down the place value chart till 100th. So it is 1000th, then 100th and then 1000. Okay. So is there any whole number part? As there is a 1 written over here. Here can you see any number? No. So here it will come 0. Then will come decimal point. Then 10th. Denominator with 10 represent 10th. So it will be 5. Okay. Then 3 upon 100 will be 3. And 1 upon 1000 will be here. That is on the 1000th place. So if we will write down this in the decimal format, 5 upon 10 can be written as 0.5. 3 upon 100 can be written as 0.03 and 1 upon 1000 can be written as 0.001. Let's see. Yes. Now 0.5, 0.03 and 0.001. So here we have arranged these numbers like this in the next step. Okay. Similarly, go for the next one. 40 plus 1 plus 3 upon 100. Now here we are having a whole numbers. See 40 and 1. 40 and 1 will make 41 and 3 upon 100 can be written as 0.03. How many zeros does it has? 2 zeros. So we have to move 2 digits towards left. But in the numerator we are having only 1. So we have added this 0. Then we have kept this decimal point and then we have written 0. So next step will be 41. 40 plus 1 is 41. Then comes decimal point and is 0 and 3. Okay. If we want to arrange this, how come? So in the decimal form, 40 can be arranged as 40 decimal point 0 0. Then 1 can be written in the decimal form as 1.00 and 41 point this we will do after addition. So it is 41.00. Then we have to add this decimal part. So it is 0.03. So it will be 41.03. Anyway you can do it. But if you will write down this place value chart and then you will write down, so it will be a simplest way. First you convert this into a fraction into a decimal and then make this place value chart and accordingly you can write it down the numbers. Next example is 50 plus 1 plus 7 upon 1000. Okay, now 50 plus 1, a whole part. So it will be 50 plus 1 and 7 upon 1000. How it can be written as 0.007. So 51 plus 007. Okay, in the decimal form. Because there is no number at the tens place and hundreds place. Only two whole numbers, that is 50 and 1 and 0.007. Okay, so if you will write down this with the place value chart, so it will be 50 plus 1 and 51 will be a whole part. Now 7 upon 1000 can be written as 0.007. So it will be on the 100th place and the rest of the 10th and 100th place, sorry, this will be on the 1000th place. And 10th and 100th place, this one and this one will be 0 0. Now next is 7 plus 2 upon 10 plus 9 upon 100 plus 3 upon 1000. So here 7 plus 0.2, because 2 upon 10 can be written as 0.2, 9 upon 100 can be written as 0.09, 3 upon 1000 can be written as 0.003. So the whole part will come first, then will come tens place, then will come 100th place, then will come this thousandths place. So it will be 7.293. Understood? 7. 6 plus 1 upon 10 plus 3 upon 1000. So here it is 6 plus 0.1 plus 0.003 as the denominator is 1000. Look here students, there is no place at the 100th place. It is 10 and then directly thousands. So on the 100th place it will be 0. So it will be 6.103. See, 1 is at the 10th place, so we have written 1. 3 is at the 1000th place, so we have written 3 here. And on the 100th place we have written 0. Okay. Now the last example. 10 plus 9 plus 2 upon 100 plus 5 upon 1000. Now which place is not there? Correct. 10th place is not there. So 10 plus 9 will be as it is. 2 can be written as 0.02 plus 5 can be written as 0.005. So 10 plus 9 will become 19. Now there is no number for the tens as the denominator is 100 here and 1000 here. So on the tens place it will be 0. Hundreds place it will be 2. Thousands place it will be 5. See here. 19.023. Understood? Now students, this you can do with a regular practice. You have to check the places over here, you have to check the numbers over here, and then you have to decide. Okay. Now next is write a decimal for each of the following. 3 plus 0.01. So it is 3 and 0, that is 1 is at the 100th place, so we have written 1 at the 100th place. Then 1 plus 0.2 plus 0.08. Again you can have a counter check by writing down the place values on the top of the number. Okay, so those who are not understanding, for them, first हम लोग पहले होल नंबर लिखेंगे, देन डेसिमल पॉइंट दिखाएंगे, देन 10th प्लेस लिखेंगे, देन हम लोग लिखेंगे 100th प्लेस. ओके, सो होल नंबर प्लेस पे क्या है हमारा नंबर 1, सो दिस इज 1. देन कम्स डेसिमल पॉइंट, देन 10th प्लेस पे क्या है 2, देन 100th प्लेस पे क्या है 8, सो हमारा नंबर बनेगा 1.28. लेट्स सी व्हाट विल बी द आंसर. It is 1.28. Understood? So accordingly you can write it down. Now third example is 0.5, 0.02, 0.001. All are decimal numbers? Yes. Can you see a whole number over here? As it was here 3, it was here 1. So here is no whole number. So what you can write down here is 0 point. Now 10th place 5 is there. 100th place 2 is there. Thousands place 1 is there. So if you want, you can make this place value chart and accordingly you can write it down. Understood? Then next 10 plus 4 plus 0.009. So here whole part is 10 plus 4. 10 plus 4 is 14. Now we don't have tens part and hundreds part. Directly we are having thousands. So we will write down this as it is. So in place of this we will write down 14 and 009. Next is 5 plus 0.1 plus 0.09 plus 0.08. So here this is a whole part. Yes, this is a whole part. This one goes on tens, 9 goes on 100th, and 8 goes on 1000th. Similarly the next one, here we don't have any whole part. This is 10th, 100th is not there, and this is 1000. So on the 100th place it will be 0, and on the whole part it will be also 0. So it is 0. See here on the 100th place we have written 0. This 3 comes onto the 10th part and this 8 comes onto the 1000th part, and 100th part is 0. Whole part is 0. Next is write the decimal and a fractional expansion for the following. So here 4.5. Okay. So fractional form means you have to write a numerator denominator form. This before decimal point, this is a whole part, so this will come as it is. This is on the 10, so it will be 5 upon 10. And in the decimal form, how you can write down 5 upon 10 as 0.5, so it will be 4 plus 0.5. Okay, this is very important beta. Okay, you may get many questions to write down the expanded forms. Now 15.16, so it will be 15 plus 5 plus 1. This whole part you can write down in the normal expansion mode. Okay, as you are writing down the regular numbers. So it is 1 will be 1 upon 10 and then 6 upon 100. So it is 10 plus 5 plus 0.1 plus 0.06, as 6 is at the hundreds place. Next is, yes. Next example was 0.235. So here whole part is 0. So 2 is at the tens place, that is 2 upon 10. Then 3 upon 100, then will come 5 upon 1000. 2 upon 10 can be written as 0.2. 3 upon 100 can be written as 0.03. And 5 upon 1000 can be written as 0.005. Okay. Now next is 7.123. So 7 is a whole number. So it is 7 plus 1 upon 10 plus 2 upon 100 plus 3 upon 1000. So in the decimal part it will be 0. 1 upon 10 can be 0.1. 2 upon 100 can be 0.02 and 3 upon 1000 can be 0.003. Next is 9.107. So it is 9 plus 1 upon 10 plus 0 upon 100. See here 0 upon 100 and then 7 upon 1000. So here it is 9 plus 0.1 if we don't write decimal form of 0 upon 100, it will do, because it will come 0.000, which makes no difference. Okay. Now 7 upon 1000 can be written as 0.007. So 7.123. So it will be 7 plus 1 upon 10 plus 2 will be 2 upon 100 and 3 will be 3 upon 1000. Now the decimal part. Understood? Whenever they are asking for the fractional form, it will be numerator denominator format. Whenever they are asking the decimal form, then decimal points will come. Understood? Let's move ahead. Now at a hot question, how many balloons of different colors are there in all? See here, these are the balloons. So this is red color, there are 4. In yellow there are 2, and in green there are 3, and pink is 1. So there in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Total 10 balloons are there. So write a fraction and decimal for the following numbers. Yellow balloons. Yellow balloons are 2 in color. That's why 2 out of 10 are yellow. So what you will write down in the decimal? 0.2. Okay. Now green balloons. How many are there? 3. 3 out of 10 are green. So it is 3 upon 10 and its decimal form is 0.3. Red balloons. They are 1, 2, 3 upon 3 and 4. So 4 out of 10 are red in color. So decimal form will be 0.4. Purple color. So it is 1 upon 10. Only one purple balloon is there. See this one. So it will be 0.1. This is how you have to solve this question. Now moving ahead in this, the new topic which we are going to see is the equivalent decimal. The exercise based upon this we'll see in the next video. So equivalent decimals. So in equivalent decimal, this is only introduction we are going to see. The rest of the part afterwards we will check. So it is 1/10 can be written as 0.1, which is equal to 10 hundredth. See here, when we are writing down 10 hundredth, only one column is there, and in the tens also one column is there. Okay, which is equal to 100,000. So this is one column when it is completely divided into 1000 boxes. So 100 is considered as the equivalent fraction. 100,000 is equivalent fraction. So 0.1, 0.10 and 0.100. When we will solve more example based upon this, you will understand it in a better way. Okay. Putting or removing zeros at the end of the decimal number does not change its value. So if we will see here, to this 0.1, when we have added 1 0, so it becomes 10 hundredth. Then when we have added one more 0 towards right, it makes 100,000s. That is, adding 0 towards right makes no difference. The value remains the same, that is 0.1. It is now not going to change the number. And this is a very important tip. Now based upon this, we are going to have a like and unlike fractions. Now the like decimals, decimal numbers with the same number of decimal places are called like decimals. For example, see here, at the tens place there is one place only. There is only one decimal place. There is only one decimal place. So these all are like decimals. We don't have to see the values. हमको देखना है कि कितने डेसिमल प्लेसेस यहाँ पे अवेलेबल है. ओनली वन डेसिमल प्लेस है, तो ये है लाइक डेसिमल. ओके. देन व्हाट आर अनलाइक डेसिमल? डेसिमल नंबर विद डिफरेंट नंबर ऑफ डेसिमल प्लेसेस आर कॉल्ड अनलाइक डेसिमल्स. एग्जाम्पल, अब देखो डेसिमल प्लेसेस कितनी है. ये 1, ये 0 and 7 मतलब ये हो गई, ये देखो ये 1, 0 and 7 मतलब ये हो गई 2, और 0, 0, 6 मतलब ये हो गई 3 डेसिमल प्लेसेस. और प्रीवियस में कैसे थी? 1, 1 और 1. तो ये लाइक था क्योंकि सेम नंबर ऑफ डेसिमल प्लेसेस थी. अब डेसिमल प्लेसेस 1, 2 and 3 है, तो डिफरेंट डेसिमल प्लेसेस. सो दिस इज अनलाइक फ्रैक्शन. Understood? This is what I wanted to say. Only like decimal means decimal places same रहती है. We are not going to check the number same है क्या. We are going to see the decimal places same है क्या. 1 ही है क्या हर जगह. And in the next example we are going to see if the decimal places are different, that is here it is 1, it is 2, it is 3 here, then we are saying this as a unlike decimal. Understood? Now converting like decimal into like decimal. Unlike decimal can be converted to like decimal by finding their equivalent decimal. What do you understand by these statements? Let's see. This is unlike decimal. This is 3.2, then 7 and 4.001. अब हम देखेंगे यहाँ पे डेसिमल प्लेस 1 है, यहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं है और यहाँ पे 3 है. तो ये लाइक डेसिमल हुआ क्या? ये सब सेम है क्या? नहीं. अब हमको इसको लाइक डेसिमल में कन्वर्ट करना है. वी नीड टू कन्वर्ट इट इनटू अ लाइक डेसिमल. So 3.2, 7 and 4.001 can be written as. See here. First of all, we have to see amongst all the three which one is the highest. 1 कुछ भी नहीं मतलब how much? 0. And highest is 3. So 3 is highest. So we have to make the decimal places 3 in every number. हमको हर एक नंबर में decimal place 3 बनाना है. अब यहाँ पे तो 3 है तो हम लोग वैसे के वैसे लिख देंगे. अब पहले एग्जाम्पल से शुरू करते 3.2 और हमको कितना चाहिए? 3 डेसिमल प्लेसेस है और हमारे पास कितनी है? 1. तो हमको उसको 3 बनाने के लिए 2 zeros ऐड करने पड़ेंगे. नाउ दिस इज 1, दिस इज सेकेंड एंड दिस इज थर्ड. नाउ वी कैन से दैट दिस इज इक्विवेलेंट डेसिमल. ओके. सिमिलरली 7 पॉइंट, इसके पास एक भी नहीं है तो कितने जीरो ऐड करने पड़ेंगे? 3 zeros ऐड करने पड़ेंगे. सो इट विल बी अ लाइक डेसिमल. Isn't it easy, students? Like decimal, unlike decimal में only we have to check the decimal places. अगर decimal places same number में है तो it is like. If it is not in a same number, then it is unlike. If you want to make it like, check the highest one, highest decimal places, and to the other add that many zeros. That will serve the purpose. Okay. The rest of the part of this chapter we will see afterwards. As we have seen the decimals and fractions, we have solved the exercise, and today one of the topic of like and unlike decimal was introduced to you. Okay, the exercise based upon this we will see in the next video, which is very easy. Now again my suggestion to you is solve the examples after watching the video in your textbook and go through the video twice. So how many times you are going to revise this chapter? By observing video twice, then solving this example in your textbook, then noting the writing material in your notebook. So 4 times it will be revised. Then only you will understand this. Okay? Chalo, bye bye till.